Hello and welcome. Well, in Aegna Saar, you get drivers who can't finish a race on a track where you can't finish. Maybe 2 minuses really does equal a plus. Let's see. Montcar is going to get off the line as your leader. Montcar, here comes Mahurza to the inside. To race through there, he's side by side with Shara. That allows Montcar to get away. 4th place is De Santos. And Mahurza then gets banned on the inside, so here comes De Santos. So Montcar, Shara, De Santos, Mahurza, Rodriguez, Motorsport. Here's Alessio. Rain comes down. As we run through, you can see Mahurza just behind De Santos. So it is Montcar the leader from Shara, Santos, Mahurza, Rodriguez, with the rain coming down, and it is going to be interesting. As we head here, 16:40 to go on the opening lap. Let's see what happens. Saffron Jones has been off the track. Let's have a look what happened to her. So there's Debbie Top Magliari. You've got Isabel Lemons to the inside. Just ahead of her is Camaires, and she locks up. Just about avoids Camaires, but off she goes and into the wall and losing her front wing. So that's probably going to be her race. Under Santos just ahead of her. So Rodriguez clipped the wall, I think. But here comes Leshiov. The rain goes as quickly as it came. Let's see if Musselberger can get it done. He can't. Oh, and then hits the back of Rodriguez. But up the inside, side by side, who gets the traction off the final corner? It is Musselberger. So that is P5. 6th place is Rodriguez. Here comes Vitaly Leshiov, trying to gain a place, and he'll go to the inside. Ketil is in this fight, as is Valadares, and Leshiov on the outside on Musselberger, trying to get P5. Gets overtaken back by Musselberger. Valadares is 7th. Then comes Rodriguez, Ketil, and Sanghun. Surprisingly, no crash, although Ketil is pitting without a front wing right now. So let's have a look at what happened to Miroslav Ketil. So Rodriguez came off the corner and there came the old bang bang. So let's see. This is the fight for P5. Leshiov. Oh, he went a bit offline there, lost the rear end, and here comes Valadares. Trying to get P6 right up the inside, and that's P6 for Valadares. Slightly all over the place at the rear, but he's got the place. And now Rodriguez joins in this fight, and he is in 8th. He's had a poor start to this race, Alex Rodriguez. As Leshiov trying to get aggressive there. Cuts the corner, goes just wide on exit though. No pit stops so far. We will see Ketil coming in though. So we will see as Leshiov is trying to go to the inside on Valadares. And Rodriguez is then going to try and follow him through. As we head through there, Valadares has got past Leshiov, but not Rodriguez. Sun now coming out, so the rain we saw has very quickly disappeared. Out in front, Montcar and Shara have kind of pulled away from everyone. Let's see, Rodriguez getting aggressive to the inside. And then that pushes Leshiov into Valadares. And here comes John Jones. And you can see there, Valadares trying to get back ahead of Leshiov. Right round the outside, gets the place. And now joining in this train is Hwang Sang-hun and Sharky McShark. And let's look at the fight for third, because here comes Mahurza trying to get past the Santos to the inside. Shera's dropped back into this fight as Mahurza gets the place. Ketil now comes in. So there we go, that's their race officially done. So you look at this fight. So Rodriguez is now 7th from Leshiov. Then comes Jones, who's going to lose out to Sang-hun, maybe even the Shark himself, but no, Sang-hun gets the poor exit. That now gives the Shark a chance, but he can't get it done. Loads of people in the pits. So there must have been a huge incident further on. Arvidsson, Jones, Gamaiwa, Stallhouse, and Emerson Phillip all in the pits. So something happened further back. Sadly, we didn't see it, as Jones is getting now ahead of Leshiov. This is the fight for 8th place. Oh, and yeah, Leshiov having to fight the car though. Montcalm, I think, just made a mistake because he's lost. Oh, and this is what happened with Montcalm. So yeah, he locked up down at the original hairpin and he lost a lot of time. So Sheridan second before it's DeSantos, Motorsport, Valadares, Rodriguez, Jones, Leshiov, and then Sankman, Galeno, McShark, Balitze, Solario, and these top 14 are away from the rest. Really? So you can see DeSantos into the back of Motorsport, and off he goes. And then he has spun the car and hit Musselberger, who has got away without damage. Now Valadares and Rodriguez have come to a stop out on track. That's going to drag them into this fight, as here comes John Jones to the inside, gets ahead of Rodriguez. Now Leshiov is going to try and follow him through, but he can't do it. Now tries to go back to the outside. Rodriguez then lost the rear end. Now this is the Aegna Saar we know and love. As Sankman is trying to follow Leshiov and Rodriguez. This is for 7th place. Rodriguez, I thought, locked up there. As Jones is going up the inside on Valadares for 5th, and he's got the place. Now Valadares is slow. Let's see what Rodriguez can do. As DeSantos has come into the pit lane. So he'll need something quite special to get back in this race. And Rodriguez, you can see, he is tracking Valadares. Will he go to the inside here? No, he won't, but I'll tell you who will. It's Hwang Sang-hoon, and he's trying to get past Vitaly Leshiov. Up the inside, won't happen there. And now here up the inside comes Galeno. And then, also in this fight, Solario. Oh! Yeah, that kicked off. Let's get to the fight for 2nd between Cheryl and Muhurutsa. Although, yeah, Muhurutsa just lost a lot of time in that corner. He is a sandbag right now, so that's the end of that fight. Let's see if Rodriguez can get ahead of Valadares, 6th place. Oh, they come together! And Alex Rodriguez and Valadares both off, and that's their race is done. So let's have a look here. You can just see he starts trying to slow down now. You can actually tell Rodrigo was in a higher gear here. So he goes into the extra gear. Has a bit too much speed, goes straight into the back of him. And that is drama. Valadares is going to have to pit, as is Rodriguez. So, Leshiov is 6th. It'll be Solario 7th. But let's say 8th, Sankman 9th, and Galeno in the points. And Adio Magliaro have had a moment, I think. Let's have a look, see what happened here. No, Adio already had no point winning at this point. So let's see if we can figure out what happened to George Adio. So he was fighting with Shwang-ho and Powell, and then, Sang-hoon had to avoid Powell, and that took him into Adio, and it was all a bit of a mess. Magliaro's debut not going great, but he is ahead of Rodriguez, so we'll see. But Montcalm's got the lead. He looks like he's going to be on for his 2nd win of the season. Show is 2nd. The rain is back, and Muhurutsa is fighting with Musselberger. So the rain's come back. Musselberger's just completely bottled it. Jones is 5th, Leshiov, and then there's this train for 7th. which goes from Maritze pretty much back to Powell. No, McShark down in 10th, but then... Oh, McShark has hit someone! And it was the back of Valadares that he clipped, trying to get the move done into turn 1. I don't know if he had no grip because of the rain. But the Aegna Saar we know and love is well and truly back now. And the rain is coming down pretty hard. And Musselburger is catching up to Mufferwitzer again. But it is all kicking off now. And we've still got just over halfway to go. In fact, we're about to hit halfway now. So we will see. Shark is going to have to hit Watson's up in 9th. So Watson's done it again. But look at this. Everyone is in this train apart from those who are pitted. There is points available and they can smell it. And Caleb Power has just gone around the outside on 2 drivers there. Admittedly, one of them had no front wing. But still. McShark is struggling. Watson gets past. But let's see. Musselburger is catching up to Mufferwitzer. You can see Mufferwitzer defending that inside line. The rain coming down hard. Let's see how the drivers cope. 8.5 minutes to go. Musselburger going to try and get the podium. But look at this train. It is quite simply incredible. And McShark going for an interesting line. Now pulling out of the move is Mariam on Sang-hun. And not getting the place. As Mossberger's had a really poor exit somewhere because he's now dropped 2 seconds behind Mufferwitzer. Jones is 5th, then Leshiov, Maritze is 7th, and then Watson, Powell, Galeno, Zhong Ho is next, and then Sang-hun. And then Al-Azmi, Mariam, and you can see McShark is really struggling. So that now clears all of them off. I think the highest fight out on track might be Sang-hun versus Zhong Ho for 11th, and you can see Sang-hun is going to go for the move into turn 1. Oh, and then Zhong Ho nearly comes across him. Sang-hun gets to the inside, then the outside, and that's P11. Oh, and then Zhong Ho slightly lost back end, so let's see what Azmi can do. Can he get P12? No, at least not there. Remember, if anyone in the top 10 has an incident, this fight will prove impactful because then the point scores are affected. As you can see, Zhong Ho trying to get back up the inside there, side by side. Zhong Ho's got the place back, and Azmi right up the inside, gets past the pair of them. Great little offensive move from Al-Azmi, but he has still got them behind, and Zhong Ho's going to come back up the inside here, and Al-Azmi is not going to be able to keep that 11th place for long. And now you can see Sang-hun is in this fight, and Halu Mariam just behind them is beginning to catch up, and then offline, Zhong Ho's had a clanger, and he is going to drop 3 places in 1 corner. And this was what happened with Wang Zhong Ho, in case you couldn't see it due to the camera changing. And you can see as he comes off the corner, that car has lost its front end grip in the rain, and wide he will go. But he is going to come back at Mariam here. And up the inside has got P13. Levens then tried to follow him through but couldn't do it. It is kicking off. But let's see. Can Mariam get the place? Maybe not, but Lemons might. To the inside. And Isabel Lemons can't get the place. Let's go back to the fight for the podium because Mufferwitzer has got an excellent run on Scherer, who's going slowly. Not Musselburger on Mufferwitzer, and gets the place. Let's see if Mufferwitzer can fight back, but he has got no grip there coming out of that corner. And Musselburger is going to get away easily here. An incident has happened involving Galeno, I think, because he's lost time. And this is what happened with Edgardo Galeno. And you can just see there, that car is not turning in. So he's now dragged into the Al-Azmi fight, and Al-Azmi actually has no front wing. Did he? Oh, he did. As Galeno came back on, he hit Al-Azmi. Al-Azmi is going to have to come into the pit. So, frustration there for Al-Azmi. It will pit. And Zhong Ho and Mariam have had a moment. I think I have an interesting suspicion of what happened here. So let's have a look. So they were all slow. Oh! But then Mariam still had a rear wing at this point. So did they come together again? I am baffled. Oh, Mariam lost it going off the runoff. And yeah. So they've all kind of followed it. The rain has stopped again. Powell's having a look on the inside of Watson for 8th place. Caleb Powell doesn't get the place, but he is still in there, pitching all the time. With just under 5 minutes to go. And here comes Powell with the move to the inside. Watson closes the door. So no 8th place for Caleb Powell, trying to get past Mark Watson. Let's see if he can get it done. Meanwhile, Scherer has really closed up the gap on Montcalm. So, I don't know if Montcalm... Yeah, he just went really slowly into the hairpin, but not really sure what's going on there. But let's see. Can Powell get the move done on Watson into the hairpin, maybe? Just coming over the bump there in the background was Huang Song Hun, who is running in 10th place. Only 14 drivers haven't made a pit stop yet. And Mariam's yet to come in for their pit stop, which they will need. So, effectively only 13. And even then, Xiong Ho got caught up in it. So, only the top 12 have a realistic chance. The rain's coming back down. So, and now you can see Scherer right onto the back of Montcalm. So, I don't know if Montcalm has got a problem, or he's cooked his tyres or what. But Mateo Scherer is all over the back of him for the race lead. You can see Saffron Jones's lap car is causing some problems for people. So, we'll have to wait and see if that was maybe the problem for Montcalm. But that's just excuses at the end of the day. And Mateo Scherer can smell a race win. The question is, will Mateo Scherer get the race win? Trying to get past Montcalm, the rear end slides out. And what a result this would be for Mateo Scherer, who has DNF'd in 3 of the 5 races this season. Finished a high of 13th in the other 2 that they have finished. And right now, they are in with a chance of the win with just under 3 minutes to go. Behind them, Musselberger is just 3rd, ahead of Mufaritza. Then Jones is running 5th, Leshiov 6th, and Ralitze. Powell's ahead of Watson for 8th place, and Sanghun 11th, Galeno. As Coutinho has come back into the pits, Mariam's in for their first stop. As you can see, Mufaritza has cleared off the lap car with Saffron Jones. So, Montcalm just about leads from Scherer. The rain has now quickly gone again. Mufaritza actually still stopped behind the lap car with Jones. Now has gone ahead. 5th place is the other Jones, then Leshiov, and then Ralitze, Powell, Watson, Sanghun, Levens, Galeno. The last of those not carpeted in or pitted. Oh, that's a mistake from Montcalm. He lost the rear end. Can Matthew Scherer take advantage? No. Because he himself made a slight error there. But that was nervous stuff for Montcalm. So just watch. Here you can see the back end goes. And it has gone. So now 1:38 to go. We've got 2 more laps. Scherer trying to get past. Won't go for it there. Got a car coming out of the pit. I believe that's Mariam. It is. And they've made contact with Musselberger. So, and Jones's lap car is still firing Mufaritza. So there's chaos for the podium. 1:35 to go. Scherer trying to get the race win for Montcalm. Montcalm's already got a race win. In very similar situations to this. In race 3 of the season. At Tamatonga. And here comes Scherer for the win. Gets the lead. Mateo Scherer. Well, I just jinked Montcalm. We got a very similar win to this. So he had the Nürburgring where he had to fight but got the win. Well, he has had a shocker now and has dropped well behind Scherer. And Montcalm's just lost the pace in the last couple of minutes. He might have cooked his tyres or over-consumed fuel, and I think at this point his aim is second. Rosberg third. Mufawutsu has had issues with lap traffic and their race has fallen apart. Jones is fifth. Leshiov is coming under a late pressure from Moritze. 4 seconds to go. And I think actually that's the last lap. Checker flags out now. Scherer takes the win. Montcalm is second. I wonder if them two fighting extended that time just enough. Musselberger will get the podium. Mufawutsu will end up fourth. Just ahead of Jones, who might have had it with another lap or two. Can Leshiov hold up a sixth? Well, Moritze's lost the rear end, so that's an easy P6 for Leshiov in the end. So Moritze bottles it at the final corner. So 6th place for Leshiov, 7th place for Moritze. Caleb Powell is going to come through and take a respectable P8. Watson will end up 9th, so he again comes from well out the outer to finish 9th. And rounding out the points will be Sang Hun in the end. And it was quite a dramatic race for them, with Lemons just missing out and Galena, the last driver not to have pitted. And then best of those who pitted would be Solario. So there we go. Jones and Mamian have already taken the finish, but they were lapped. Comes Solario to finish 13th. 14th in the end, Helmerson Foot. So not going to happen for him today. Adio will end up 15th. De Santos will end up 16th. McShark, I mean, what has happened to his season? He's going to end up 17th. Al-Azmi will cross the line in 18th, with Staufhaus in 19th, and Rodriguez's race ending in 20th. Magliaro has got no front wing, so Valadares is now going to get ahead of them. So not a great debut for Magliaro, because that will be their second pit stop of the race. Valadares will come through then to take 21st. 22nd will be Gomez, 23rd Jung Ho, 24th Katil, 25th will go to Arvidsson, and Magliaro will come through and finish 26th, with Jones 27th and Mariam 28th.